Yeah, good afternoon. Today we will be discussing on the topic NFT, non-fungible token. Non-fungible token. So we have been dealing on uh, cryptocurrencies, digital assets in general for some weeks now, and today we will be looking at another digital asset known as non-fungible token (NFTs). Many persons have come across this word, NFTs. Many persons are still yet to understand what NFTs are all about. In short or in very brief, I would say NFT is the new Internet of Things, or better still, it is the Internet of Things. It is the evolution of the current Internet. NFT is going to transform the spectrum or the industry of the way internet is operated. So NFT is not just having pictures or photos sold in the open market using various media like the open sea. NFT is another avenue where collectibles are customized. Collectibles are put in the blockchain so that people can have original ownership of that collectible. So, for instance, an artist who have done a bit of artwork and he or she has inscripted it in the blockchain, that original copy of that asset becomes an NFT. That is why it is called a non-fungible token. Why it is non-fungible? It is because it has no medium of measurement. There is no way you can measure the value based on how much it worth or how much it costs. For instance, when you say one of the characteristics of money is fungibility, the ability for money to be measured as against other assets, other monies, or other currencies in the market. So fungibility is one great characteristics that makes money very to stand out. So non-fungible tokens are the same way but different mode of operation, whereby it does not have a medium of measurement, but it just have its purpose of having its token shared among some persons who have it in their collectibles in the blockchain. Okay, for instance, you have an artwork you buy for, let's say, $100 in the OpenSea. OpenSea is a Ethereum platform where you buy these collectibles. You buy this artwork, let's say for $100, and when this artwork was bought, some person saw this artwork and said, this artwork is good. Let me bid for, let's say, $500. Another person bid for $1,000. So as more persons begin to bid for this asset, the value of that collectible or that artwork begins to appreciate in value. So invariably, the exact value of a particular artwork, it is based on the demand. It is based on those within the market that sees it and wants to hold it. And relatively, we can say that the value of an NFT is a function of who is selling in the open sea or in the market. So, for instance, an artist, a well-known artist, makes a picture or an artwork, place it on the market in an open sea. First of all, the market wants to know who is the creator of the NFT, who is the sole originator of that token or the artwork or the painting. So that alone gives it an outstanding value. So NFTs generally are tokenized assets. For instance, in the real estate, where we have properties coming up and people want to tokenize a real estate as an asset, we can do that. If, for instance, I have a property I want to tokenize and place on the blockchain, you can go there and get some fraction or some units of the token. So whatever comes in as proceed will be shared across those who have the token. So that is another way of explaining what an NFT is. So we can equally say that NFT generally has a way it could change the way internet operates, whereby we say that many of these activities we do online today, many of these online sales, online advert promotions, online events, these things will be commercialized, these things will be tokenized, these things will help to keep them in the form of token, whereby anybody who wants to partake in that, anybody who wants to partake in the asset or whatever, gets a fraction, a unit of the token. So the NFT is a very viable business, and many of us are beginning to leverage from this industry. So just as we talked about the crypto, the NFT is another digital asset we must look into and begin to have a deep understanding. How can these NFTs that have been turning $100 into thousands of dollars within months, so how does it really add value to me if I own or have an NFT? Or peradventure, I am a musician, I have a work, an artwork, or a musical work production, I have an album. I can tokenize my album, I can tokenize my assets, I can put it there at the open sea or any of this marketplace where these assets are being collected. So this alone will give you a sole ownership of that property. So anytime anybody comes to buy your rights, that right continues, you continue to earn forever from that asset or from that creative work that is being placed in the market. So that gives you an opportunity to continue to earn, continual earning from any work that it's being placed on the open sea or in the marketplace. So friends, the NFT market is an unending market. It's a market that you and I will really want to know, and you really want to have a place to be. So come to understand that NFT is the place to be, and I enjoy you to do your homework, study more about this market, study more about this industry, and trust you will be very glad you did. Thank you very much for spending time today to go through this, and we continue tomorrow to have a more deeper understanding into this market. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.